Welcome back to Coriander Society Adventures. If you're just joining us at the midpoint, Gastone Tosto built an electromagnetic pulse device at least 50 years before his time.
I mean, let's be honest. When was the EMP actually developed? This is some serious science going on. Anyways, as the Academy is being overrun by a gigantic Xorbot and a bunch of smaller ones, all dead set on recapturing Lincoln Giotto's supernaturally gifted daughter, Gastone built an EMP, brought it to Hara, who seems to have some sort of magic vase to do with electricity. She channeled a lightning bolt spell into it, and a wave of electrical energy pulsed throughout the entire complex. John and Asena, as you are standing inside the depths of Xorbot Omega, all the walls arc. Sparks go flying in every direction. There are explosions. The whole machine quakes and shudders. And
Star Trek.
Exactly. A console explodes. They play the same reused footage of you grabbing the console and then leaning over and shaking as everyone acts like it's moving. No, what would be more apt is Power Rangers footage, where they're all sitting in Megazord and they're all like, whoa! Anyways,
Morphin' time!
The wave propagates outwards, and the Zorbots all... The Xorbot Mark I is stunned and sparking, incredibly damaged. The Xorbot Mark II, that's standing right here, is stunned. All of the Zorbots took catastrophic damage. The one in the doorway that was confused by Opal Donahue shuts down and falls over. The rest of them are critically injured, and 2 of them are just absolutely stunned. And most importantly, Xorbot Omega is also stunned by the EMP.
Yeah.
Not taken out, but seriously damaged and stunned. So, good job with that.
Yeah.
And if the power wasn't out already because you tore out the circuit breaker, it definitely is now. Only the gas lamps and whatever candles are lit provide light at this point. All right. And... I forgot that Hara has lightning affinity, so should have done an extra 6 points of damage on that. So...
Ooh.
I'll just go ahead and hand that out. While I'm taking care of that little bit of housekeeping, Asena, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna keep walking, but I'm looking for something important.
Okay.
So maybe I'm like feeling around. I figure like maybe a battery would be warm.
Okay.
Matt said I was looking for a battery, or John.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But just search the wall, like touching the walls, trying to like going further inside.
Okay. Roll, how about a perception check unless you want to argue for a different skill?
That's fine.
All right, roll a perception check.
If you'll allow it. Oh, no, I was just making fun of arguing with skills.
I got my favorite number, 17.
All right, so the front of the Xorbot is its optical receptor, this giant red transparent area, but behind it is the power source for its heat ray. As you follow the source of warmth, what you've come across is the gigantic series of tubes and cathodes and energy condensers and resonating rods that power the robot's death ray and its eyes. You are in the back of its optic nerve, where much of its power is based. You have found your way there. Now, it used your bonus action to find it, but you're standing directly in front of this extremely hot device.
All right. Yeah, we should punch that.
Okay, would you like to punch it?
I'm gonna punch it. I'm gonna try to see if I can make it non-operational.
All right. Roll 2 attacks with advantage because you're inside the belly of the beast.
Oh, nice. Here we go.
You smash directly into it, and a burst of fire and heat roars out of it as you shatter the power source for Xorbot Omega's heat ray. You inflict, that's 13, that's 18 points of damage, and the heat ray begins to explode.
Oh, God.
What would you've used your bonus action and your action. On the Xorbot's turn, at the end of the Xorbot's turn, the heat ray is going to explode.
Oh, my God.
What would you
The
like
end?
At the end of the Xorbot's turn, the heat ray is going to explode.
Oh, God.
For a point of inspiration at the end of Asena's next turn, I'll let it explode. If anyone wants to fork that over. Otherwise,
think,
John,
Matt?
you're going to be left carrying the...
Well, just because the heat ray is going to explode, that doesn't mean the whole thing is going to explode.
Yeah, no, the heat ray is just going
We
to
just
explode.
gotta run away.
That's all.
I'm willing to take my chances. John has a lot of no buttons. Let's
Also,
see.
Asena pushed deeper into the Xorbot to find this. So, Asena, you can move just a little bit around a piece of machinery because it's all half movement down here. So you can kind of get a little bit behind cover, and John's not directly in front of it because he hasn't gone yet.
Yeah.
Or you can get down Mr. Carmichael him, giving him advantage and you disadvantage on the save. Your call.
What does that mean?
Don't do it. Save yourself.
It
You
means
don't get down, Mr.
grab him
President?
and say, "Get down!"
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
All right.
Wow.
You crawl
I mean,
deeper.
I think it sounded nice me going, don't do it. And you're like, no, I wouldn't.
That ain't me.
I had an easy out and didn't take it.
All right. You.
I don't think Asena ever takes the easy out.
No. All right, I'm gonna go try to find some cover though,
Mhm.
and I'll shout to John and just be like, "Big noises, good but bad."
Big noise.
What?
Oh!
Because there was an alarm, so
Mhm. And also, it got very hot, and you noticed.
Error. Error. Error.
The heat ray explodes.
oh my gosh.
Asena was able to get into cover though, right?
Yeah, she got into cover. I
Okay, good.
said the heat ray explodes. Hello.
That was your cue.
That was your cue to explode. Boom, 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 boom. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
All right. I need both John and Asena to roll dexterity saving throws with advantage.
45.
I got this, baby.
Nice.
No biggie.
Okay, you take half damage, so you both take 22 points of fire damage.
Do our evasions not kick in? Is it
Do you have the
dexterity
evasion
save?
special ability?
We both have the evasion
We
special.
both have
Why do you
evasion.
both have the evasion special ability?
Because you let us level up last game.
Yeah, that's right. Beep, beep, beep.
Why does John have the evasion special ability?
Because I am a detective that very likely gets myself into danger, and I very recently, as part of being a Coriander agent, picked up evasion, which I used to have, by the way, up until this point, but when we respect me, I lost it. So I got it back, baby! Yeah! Here we go. Hardcore parkour. Asena and John are just running, ducking their way through the innards of this thing before we jump behind a wall, and then it goes crunch, and then we're fine.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So-
Actually, you know what? Hold on. Where is it? Well, bam.
Oh, do you want to click on
Yeah,
it too? Yeah, okay.
suck
You
it.
want to click
Yeah,
on it
suck
too.
it.
That's fine. That's completely fine. All right. Well,
Wait, what the heck? His is more epic than mine.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It just says more. It talks more.
You can nimbly dodge. What the?
Do you want me to update yours to where it says you can nimbly dodge?
Yeah, I want to nimbly dodge.
Okay, I'll make yours say nimbly dodge.
okay.
I'll put you can nimbly dodge even better than John.
That'll do.
That'll do.
All right. The entire structure that you were standing inside lists to the left, and it lists to the right as the Xorbot becomes unstable on its feet. You can both tell it's going down. It begins to fall.
Oh no.
That is the end of Xorbot Omega's turn. Great work, Action Bunch! Now finish the job!
Oh, hell no, these guys think they did it.
But I know. Guys.
Firepower uses another plasma bolt. Which misses. Alacrity is on top of the damn thing and saw it explode. Skull is going to charge forward and try to catch up. Runs all the way up to it and punches it in the foot. Bounces off the armor. Oh no, Bulk should use Mega Punch or Charge instead of Mega Punch. All right, well that failed.
Wow, good job, action team. You really brought it home.
Skull is going to run up and attempt to smash.
Didn't they try to rescue people as well? What's this brutish accent squad rolling up just punching robots?
There's a giant robot attacking. It's kind of a priority.
Isn't it exploding?
Yeah, it's exploding, but they're trying to finish it off.
Oh, okay. All you know is overkill, action team.
Exactly.
Dude, imagine if I dusted myself off, came outside of the robot, just looking like Warehouse 13 man again. It was just like, action team. It looks like you fucked it up again.
Alacrity is going to speed inside the robot, just
Nice.
and comes across the two of you there.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. Nice to meet you. Name's Alacrity. Happy to help a citizen. You're punching quite a lot. You seem to have a lot going on. You know this thing's about to explode, right? Would you like me to get you out of here? I'd be happy to get you out of here immediately, at this very exact moment.
Yes, do it, please.
Try to help! Alacrity grabs both of you and not flat. We're not talking quite Flash level, but someday, maybe, we'll get there.
Maybe.
And zooms out and runs down and helps carry the both of you to safety outside of the robot.
Heck yeah. All right, you know what? Good job, Alacrity. I believe in you, specifically.
Used actions, bonus action. Oh, wait, no. Yeah. Evacuates you. And that is it.
That was pretty cool, actually. Good job, buddy.
Quirk didn't have to press the button because Gastone...
Oh my god, no! John shouts at Alacrity. The little boy is still in there!
What?
There's a boy in the tentacles.
Oh no.
Oh well.
No, not oh well. John would be like, save him instead. Save the boy.
Well, dramatically speaking, this occurs to you when you're outside on the ground watching the robot about to go down.
Okay, just because Matt's stupid doesn't mean John isn't. John absolutely would have been like, no, save the little kid.
All right, is that what you want?
I've made it my point this whole game that John loves Extra.
All right.
There's no way that he'd let him die.
The two of
Wait,
you
it's
are...
extra?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
extra.
That changes things. That changes.
Extra got abducted
Yeah,
in the very
exactly.
beginning of this.
We all love Extra. Extra's best boy.
That's true.
All right, instead, Alacrity goes in and then emerges with Extra's unconscious form.
Oh, thank God.
And the two of you are still trapped inside the exploding
Save
robot.
my boy.
That's
Save
okay.
my beautiful boy. I'm going to adopt him someday. I love him.
All right.
You know
So
he's not
Quirk
gonna
is not
care,
going to do
right?
anything.
He might care a little bit. He likes good stuff.
Quirk is not going to do anything desperate. I was going to have Quirk do something desperate to try to go for the rescue. John, it's your turn.
Aw.
Alacrity got Extra out. You are inside of an exploding robot. What would you like to do? Or it's a falling, exploding robot.
John is going to... Oh, good. I did bring one of those. John looks over to Senna and smiles. Do you trust me? As they're falling inside this exploding robot.
I don't think. Sure.
Okay, John takes her hand and begins tracing ancient runes and symbols into the air, all the while humming, "Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination," and then touches in the final node and casts Dimension Door as he and Asena disappear from existence for a moment and reappear right in front of the manor.
All right, point again to where you want to be.
I would like to be right at the front door. I'm assuming this is the front door, right?
Yeah, that's the front door.
Beautiful.
Whoosh. You see Hara holding a strange device that was just handed to her by Gastone, and a bunch of Zorbots all twitching and covered with electricity. Poof.
What the hell?
Don grins at Asena. I think it's time for you to go have some fun.
Please, God, yes.
Gastone, it is your turn. Are you bloodied? Are you below half health?
I don't think so. I am exactly at half health.
Okay, you are bloody.
Wait, I'm able to move, right?
Oh.
Yeah,
cool.
you're able to move.
Oh, I'm not. Oh, yeah. I guess that guy's not grappling.
Am
Ha!
I?
Oh, no, he is.
Am I-
This guy is
Oh,
not-
he is?
Yeah, he's one of the only ones who didn't get stunned. He's still grappling you.
Oh no.
John, this guy's stunned. You can move through his square.
Okay, am I able to get into Gastone's area? And I already used my action. Am I able to try and assist him from getting out of there at all with my?
Not unless you
what I have
specifically have a
left.
bonus action, because the assist, the aid,
I don't have a specific
Then,
aid
yeah.
action of any kind.
nothing done, my friend.
You know what? Just being here will help, just because I can give him my shield if I need to. So I'm gonna move into
True.
position and kind of just at least get in here to be able to. What? Everything in here is stunned, but this one you said, right?
one
No,
that's holding me.
this one is stunned, and this one is under the effects of Everett's machine empathy. Everyone else is stunned.
Okay. Okay, good. So I probably want to leave this square open for Hara. So I think I'll step over here just so Hara can be in the middle of them if she wants.
Okay.
Or not Hara, sorry. Asena.
To begin happy fun punching time.
Yeah, I mean, she also has her Whip of Destiny, so she could use that too, but
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Can I just
All
try
right, you are
and break out?
so you are grappled. The only thing that does is it means that your move speed is 0.
Can I, like,
Can you
Break
define
can I break the grapple?
Yeah,
Chance.
it would use your action to attempt to break the grapple. Now,
I think
looking
I'm-
at this Xorbot, you can tell it is malfunctioning. It's taken serious damage.
Right. Oh wait. So if I'm grappled, then it just means my movement speed is 0. Does that mean I can still do stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. You still have also heal 5 health. Thank you, chat.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you can still take actions, bonus actions. You don't even have disadvantage. Literally, all it means is that your
Wow.
move speed is 0.
Hulk Smash.
That's kind of cool. I'm gonna do something fucking crazy.
All right.
Yes.
I have 2 shock charges in my pocket,
hmm
and I'm gonna detonate them both.
You're just gonna press the button.
I'm just gonna fucking press the button, gnomes.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
I should not have
Hey,
moved
John,
in
maybe
here,
you
I
want to
guess.
move a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think you told me that. I think I'm stuck here.
It was a spur of the moment.
Is that gonna hit Opal and Florence and oh no.
They won't die.
Yeah, but is
me?
it gonna short circuit the oh god.
He already set off a massive EMP. Like
Exactly.
that pod is malfunctioning
Yeah.
already.
Yeah, no,
that ship has
true
sailed.
true that. Oh god.
Okay, do you have your shock charges on your character sheet? Yes, you do.
I did not know you were gonna Alakba the middle of the house by walking in
All right,
there.
everybody roll
Oh my
dexterity
gosh.
saving throws.
Oh, that's right. It's a
wait.
deck save. We'll be fine, Asena. Because you know what that means, right? 3, 2, 1. Wabam!
Oh, that's right.
And that's 2 dex saving throws. Because
Yes.
you activated
Oh, dang.
I fired off
2
2.
charges.
Oh, okay.
To be fair, people only take 1d8, 5d8.
Oh, that's your anti-robot grenades. That's not your electro spiders. They're different.
Oh, you're right. Whoops, wrong button.
Okay, that's
Oh
fine.
my
Negate
God.
everything that just happened. Do you have 2 anti-robot grenades? I think you do.
I do. I usually carry 3
Okay,
of.
roll those instead.
Okay.
That's a much better idea.
Yeah, you were about to kill Florence and also gifted it here.
Yeah, that's a much better idea.
Okay.
All right.
I'm still keeping those same dexterity checks.
That's a
Or
10-foot area of effect. So that is all the robots except for this guy who's behind full cover from the effect. And that's not going to hit Opal at all. And it's technically not going to hit Asena at all.
Nice.
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 All right.
Totally calculated, by the way.
Totally what you meant to do.
All right.
Yes,
So
exactly.
Everett is gonna. I'm just gonna roll a couple of saves for him. All right. So Everett barely takes a scratch. Florence in the pod is somewhat insulated, but does take some damage in there.
I guess I also have to make a dex save, don't I?
Yeah. No, dude, you just set them off. You don't get a save.
Okay, fair enough.
But you only take 9 electrical damage,
Yeah, it's not bad.
and it just every single robot in the room explodes.
Yeah, that's a crap load of robot damage. Oh my.
The EMP stunned them. This destroys them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. All right, so that happened. That was your action.
Is this lightning damage?
Yes, it's lightning damage.
Yeah.
Why
Does
do you
Hara
ask?
take any of that? Well, I'm just wondering if Hara takes any of that.
Hara takes no damage. The lightning washes over her as if nothing happened.
Nice.
Wow.
Gastone, you've taken your action. Oh, and the robot around the corner was completely disabled by the EMP. So you've actually cleared the battlefield. Aside from Xorbot Omega, who's about to go down.
Well, then why am I even here?
made for this.
Well, because we didn't know that this was going to happen when I brought you over here.
Hey, neither did I.
All right, you have movement. What would you like to
I
do?
do have movement.
And normally you can only use one anti-robot grenade, so I'm going to say it was your action, your bonus action to just pull them out of your
Yeah.
pocket and pull them and just, mic drop.
Yep. So I guess at this point, I didn't hear like an insanely loud thunderous thud, so I think I can fairly assume that Xorbot Prime or whatever is still standing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna head to the backyard.
All right, go ahead and take your movement.
Wait, did this robot survive or is it still alive?
The one around the corner?
Yeah.
It has full cover from the anti-robot grenades, but it was disabled, brought to 0 and stable by the EMP.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I see.
All right, I forgot to move Doris around, so I'm just going to get her out of the line of sight. All right, are you good, Gastone?
Yeah, that is about all I can do.
Okay, at that exact moment, when you look out the window, you can see the following. First off, Xorbot Omega teetering and beginning. It was looking this way when its face exploded, so it's falling backwards in the opposite direction. Its face exploded, it's falling backwards this way. However, you also see the mysterious cloud of fog was right here. And pulsing through the mysterious cloud of fog are arcs of electricity. Just and you hear that same strange humming noise you heard earlier, but now
no.
it is clearly malfunctioning.
Oh, I forgot about Batman.
As a craft plunges and shatters the windows. It just falls out of the fog, smashes right through the window,
Oh.
and comes to a stop. It has the vehicle is incredibly sophisticated. It has large wings, and the back of it is a glowing energy container that is now sparking out of control and starting to dim and go out. You can see a figure in the cockpit struggling with the controls. Actually, you know what? Let's see if he even...
What is that?
Let's see if he even made it.
What is it?
Even made it.
You can see a figure in the cockpit wearing some kind of flight suit with a helmet and a mask and everything, and it's all painted matte black, who just got smashed as the vehicle crashes through. And he reaches down, he's pulling levers inside the cockpit, and nothing's responding.
At least he's alive.
Well,
He's
yeah.
He's very injured.
Hey, John. I don't know
Yeah.
if you can heal people or not, but There's some new person here.
Oh, goodness. Friend or foe?
I don't know.
I'm coming.
I like new people.
Also, one of his arms doesn't seem to be working.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
All right, that is it for his turn. And with a mighty thud, Xorbot Omega falls over backwards, collapses to the ground, and that last bit of falling damage reduces it to 0. The light from its head is already gone because you exploded it. The very earth
Mad props, Santa.
shudders as it strikes the ground.
Ooh.
That's awesome.
Xorbot Omega defeated. Xorbot Mark III defeated. In fact, all the Zorbots have been defeated.
Oh,
The
yeah.
mansion is still on fire. It is Opal's turn. Opal grabs the pod and looks into it. I don't think it's supposed to do this. Glowing goo is beginning to leak out as the pod was critically damaged during the EMP.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no.
It's Hara's turn. Hara pushes past everybody to examine the pod, looks over it with a scowl. But as she does, she glances out the window, looks at the massive Xorbot that just went down. Gastone, John, fix this!
Spam.
Asena, what do you want to do? You are outside. All the Zorbots have been smashed.
Yeah, I'm out.
Santa,
Yeah,
I think you
nothing
can,
to do.
you can heal this guy. You can heal the guy that just got messed up by Gastone.
Yeah. How am I gonna heal him?
You have magic hands.
No, I don't.
You do, though.
I do not.
Your hands do magical, wondrous, crazy things. You can talk to alligators. I'm sure you can do something. If you made a beeline to him, he's 60 feet away. So if you were able to dash using a key point, you can easily make it there.
I could dash.
Is there something else that Asena would want to do instead?
Yeah.
Asena sees no other things to punch and is very disappointed.
Well, he is trapped inside the cockpit. You can see that all the machinery is malfunctioning and one of his arms isn't working. He's trapped inside the canopy. He can't seem to get out.
All
Time
right.
to be a superhero.
So what did I spend a focus point to get that far?
Yeah. Or you could just use your action to dash instead. If you
Yeah,
want to have
you
an
want it.
attack, you could use move, action, and if you wanted to make an athletics check, you could use a bonus action to try to rip the canopy off or whatever you want to do.
Yeah, let's save that focus point. And I'll do an athletics check.
All right, roll it. Flat check. All right. You reach in and you just rip. You can hear the glass shattering and metal tweaking as you just rip the whole thing off.
Nice.
And you get a better look at this guy. Again, he's wearing a flight helmet and a mask that covers his face. But now you can see the arm that isn't working is made entirely out of metal.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna try to talk to him.
Okay, what are you gonna say?
Hi. You okay down there?
Been better.
I see you got a robot arm. That's cool. Maybe.
Ugh. Damn it.
Okay. You wanna? Should I save you or should I kill you?
Don't kill me. I'm here to help.
Okay. I think you need help.
True.
I'll be fine. Probably.
Okay. Your ship might explode.
Yeah.
And
I can't fall into the wrong hands. It's been compromised.
compromised. Good to know.
Something brought me down. I don't know what. But if anyone gets
Probably-
this craft, if it falls into the wrong hands, the entire world could be in jeopardy.
Oh.
That sounds pretty serious.
Like Northport world? Or what world we talking about?
Yeah. The Commonwealth, Kemet, all of it. I have to get it out of here or destroy it.
Okay. I'm gonna look back at Gastone and yell, he could be compromised.
That's not what I... Oh my god.
It's fine. I was listening. Just get him out of the ship.
Would you like to come out of the ship? I made this lovely little hole for you. And she'll like extend her arm.
Roll an insight check.
Okay.
He is incredibly annoyed and unbelievably embarrassed.
Good. I like this.
And looking for a way out and really doesn't see one. You've seen animals backed into corners before. And he seems like the kind that really would want to bite, but doesn't really have it in him to bite. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he'll bark a lot and snarl, but then when you actually go in with the Kevlar gloves, he just sort of.
Hey, guy. I don't think you have a lot of options here. And I conveniently knocked open your spaceship thingy that you don't want compromised. So you could stay there and explode, or you could come with me.
He
If you want to live.
reaches under the seat and pulls a lever. And you just hear a.
Ooh.
He looks down at it. Hangs his head and reaches for your arm.
I can probably have Gastone fix that lever for you.
No, that won't be necessary. I'll take care of it completely on my own, myself. Don't need the help
Okay.
from Gastone. Nope, don't need that.
I will
My
help
gosh.
him out of the thing.
All right. As you're doing this, outside, the action team is standing on top of the defeated Xorbot Omega and striking a pose.
There's a raging fire spreading across the mansion.
you know what?
They didn't
You're right.
do anything.
Hold on. I need to
These
figure out
guys suck.
No, I need to figure out one of them actually would try to do that. And the rest of them would be like, "What are you doing? There's a fire to put out." Yeah, Skull is standing on top of it and flexing while everyone else is yelling at him to put out the fires.
Oh man.
Alacrity sets down extra and does the speedster thing where you like zoom around to try to whip up a whirlwind to put it out. They're all gonna get to work on that. Firepower looks at his glowing green, looks at his hands. This isn't really his thing.
He can't like manipulate the fire that's out there. He can only shoot fire.
He shoots energy bursts, not fire. So kind of limited here. Skull now has inspiration for striking a pose.
Oh my gosh.
All right, extra is stable. Quirk is, God, none of Quirk's powers are really applicable here either. But Quirk is still going to run over to try to help, along with Wilt, who is accompanying her. They're going to rush over and just do whatever they can to help put out the fire, throw buckets on
What does
whatever
Wilt
they
do? They're both gifted. What can he do?
have. Wilt's powers really don't apply here
Oh god.
at all.
Wait, but doesn't Quirk manipulate fire? Couldn't she just like?
No.
Shunt it up.
But Doris does. Yeah. So
There you go.
yeah, Doris, who was sort of running around, and I forgot to play her earlier. She runs over and she starts singing. She has a lovely voice, very lounge singer style, and as she does, the fires all start to go down. That's exactly her power. Good call.
Good. Yeah.
All right, So the fire is being dealt with by NPCs. John, what do you want to do?
I still can't believe a group of heroes like killed a robot and then posed on it instead of helping people. What is
you
wrong
called
with
me
these
out. You
people?
were correct, but Skull definitely did.
Yeah, no. That tracks. That tracks.
The rest of them
Okay,
are,
so
go ahead.
fire seems to be getting mitigated. My party members are assisting who I've been calling Batman this whole time. Rather Hara has just requested that I assist with this business. So I instead of pushing past people, I'm gonna step over these busted robots and see what I can do about stabilizing this tank.
Okay. The tank had like a battery powering it that kept the pump of all the phytoplankton fluid going through and maintained the temperature. The temperature maintenance and the pump have failed, and it is starting to leak.
Okay, let's see here.
And almost all the electronic equipment in the nearby vicinity has been fried by an EMP. Gastone, you're up next. So, the guy in the ship apparently needs help, but also Florence Giotto's pod is leaking. And because we're not in strict initiative order, if the two of you want to sort of go in tandem,
Yeah, we can
collaborate,
we can go hand in hand for sure. Mm-hmm. John assesses the situation and calls Gastone over. Hey, I think that I could use a magical means of assisting this, but you might have a quicker way. Can you come take a look at this, Gastone?
Yeah. Where's the pod?
Right back here.
Okay. So what am I looking at? What is it? Where is it leaking from? Is it a tube?
Yeah,
A
the pump. So it's got a pump that circulates the fluid, which spasmed and malfunctioned, which caused some of the tubes to crack. So the pump has failed, the temperature regulation has failed, and some of the connecting tubes have failed as well. Those are the three problems you have. Also, it has no power source because all the power sources nearby have been fried.
Maybe we have a fix for that, but until then, what are the pumps made of?
What makes sense? Like, it would have to be metal parts, definitely metal parts, probably some rubber parts.
I'm wondering if
much
it's the
as
rubber
impact.
that's broken.
Yeah, the rubber broke.
Okay. So need to replace rubber on that. I think I can. Okay, so I'm gonna go into the kitchen and see if I can find any semblance of rubber, whether it's like...
No need. John opens the briefcase and starts pouring through. What do you need? I can get it for you.
Oh,
I can probably find
rubber?
a pump. You need just a pump? I bet I could find it.
I mean, okay. How big is that? Whatever. Yeah, pump is cool. Any tubes, soft or hard, would be great. Actually, soft.
Yeah. No, I know. John begins combing through his briefcase, looking for as much of the material that Gastone's looking for. I'll settle for getting him the base components, but if I randomly have what he's looking for, I'll absolutely pull it out and give it to him.
Well, chat gave us a treasure earlier. So you just happen to have, I was going to be like, you have a cat fountain pump and like a little fish aquarium pump and you'd have to jury rig them all together. But earlier, chat gave us a treasure. So I'm going to go ahead and say that the treasure that chat gave you is like a coolant system pump. This happens to be exactly in there.
Awesome. John pulls out everything Gastone needs to be able to perfectly take care of this.
Mm-hmm. The only thing you're missing is a power source because you don't have like a full-fledged engine in there.
Mm-hmm.
And a battery.
John looks at Hara and kind of winks at her. The power source the two of us can take care of, I believe.
Yeah, especially because I'm not an electrician, so I'm not so sure I can fix, unless it's just about... No, the EMP probably overloaded it. Oh god, yeah, you need to call someone.
John is going to pull, aside from the pump, and you can let me know how much of this can be a part of that treasure, or at least what I have. John would like to pull out some kind of, something that can hold a charge, either like a, not like an actual like battery, but something that is actually able to, as long as Hara can power it. I was gonna have John use his his spells in order to adhere it to it and kind of give it its own little mini power source. Not full Iron Man, but pretty close.
Okay. You've got an assemblage of potatoes and some rechargeable D batteries and a laptop battery, which, when properly all configured together, can hold a charge for a while until you have something more stable.
Okay, perfect. John's going to use mending to help Gastone. As he puts this together, he's just going to spot weld all the little spots that need to be refitted.
So mending fixes things that are broken. So it can't adhere things that are not originally supposed to be attached to each other, but things that are broken it can fix.
I thought you said that there was splits and things were leaking out, like something.
Yeah. So you can fix that for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then
that'll so any of the pieces that are just like broken, where the metal started to come apart and it's starting to leak, he can just fix all that, and it's not even welding. It just sort of like
goes back together.
Yeah.
All right. I think the lot of you are working on something good over here. Asena, it seems like Gastone's busy. He's not coming over to the pod. You've just helped this guy get out. He's clutching his arm. Roll a perception check.
Okay. I wonder what I'm going to perceive. I'm going to perceive perception.
Hey,
Okay.
Gastone, insert
Yeah.
commentary about her character flirting with another character that just showed up. Whoa, I wonder what's going to happen there.
Hey, true. When
Oh, that's
when she comes
Gastone's
back,
thing.
I'll do that.
Yeah, it's not as good when you try to do with me.
That's the joke, though. Is that you're
That's
always
the
saying it to us,
joke.
so we're saying it back to you because
Don't jokes have to be funny?
Guy.
Not always.
Yeah.
Sometimes jokes are bad, and that makes it funny.
Oof. All right.
Big oof.
So yeah, one of his eyes is also mechanical, and it should be glowing like in his picture, but it is not currently glowing. So he is one of his arm is disabled and his eye is disabled, and he took a lot of damage from that crash. He's below half of his health.
Oh wow.
You also see that he's got a belt full with all sorts of bits and bobs and pieces of stuff, kind of like what Gastone carries with him, but not as fashion forward. He's got some sort of a big old gun in his cockpit, but it's not like it looks like a launcher of some kind rather than just a normal gun,
Ooh.
like a spear gun or something along those lines.
Yeah.
Strangely primitive for a ship so advanced.
He's looking around furtively at everybody, like he's really like there's enemies everywhere.
So good news, we just killed all the bad guys. So you don't have to, but I think you can let your guard down a little bit. No one's gonna attack you.
I can never let my guard down.
Oh God, here we go.
That's fair. I get that. So John told me to come over here and try to heal you, but I don't really know how to heal people.
I don't need healing. I need my ship destroyed or out of here.
Destroyed?
Yes, it can't fall into the wrong hands. If the Omelons got their hands on this technology, all hope would be lost.
All right. Well, the Omelons, they're far away.
Are you sure about that? Their spies are everywhere.
I
Also,
walked there.
This
from
guy
here.
doesn't have a voice modulator. He's clearly doing a voice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like it sounds
he's
like me
gargling
doing a
cool
voice,
balls?
right?
Yeah. Omelon's like Zolquian?
What? No, Zolquians, they're fine. They're good folk. You know, like any other folk. No, the Omelons.
I don't know where those people are.
One generation of suffering, 10,000 years of prosperity.
Yeah. I could try punching your ship, but I think we got other things to do right now.
He looks at you for a moment, like you're built, and you just ripped the thing off. Not thorough enough. It has to explode.
All right. Are you sure you don't want to fix it? Not Gastone, but like we could set you up with a place for you to fix it without any help.
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
That's very considerate, Asena.
I'm not very good at persuading people.
I can't trust anything except my own shop, outside of any prying eyes. They're following me.
All right.
It has to be destroyed.
Okay. Well, I can help you blow it up, but maybe we should move it to like the you know, not in here. Maybe we can move it to the grass or something.
You're incredibly strong. I bet you could help me with that. Normally I'd do it myself, but he looks at his completely useless robot arm. This doesn't normally happen to me.
I know how that feels. Yeah, let's try to move it, and don't worry, I won't tell anyone I helped you. They might see, though. They might see.
Yeah, that ship has sailed. He looks over at the giant glowing ghost ship as the words come out of his mouth. He opens his mouth as if to say something under the mask, and then he just sort of shakes his head. Roll an athletics check to begin if you're going to start dragging the ship into the garden.
Okay.
Also, the fog that was covering the area was clearly being emanated from his ship. It had some sort of a cloud projector. And now that the EMP has gone off, that's completely destroyed. All right, you start successfully dragging the whole big old ship into the garden.
Mate, is this conversation happening loud enough to where Gastone and I could overhear their plan to destroy this technological marvel?
You guys are like 40 feet away. How high is your passive perception?
At 21.
Okay, you're picking up bits and pieces of this.
Mine is not 21. I think it's like 15. Yeah, it's 15.
All right. Meanwhile, could I have Gastone roll a Tinker's kit, because you're using your tools to conduct a repair, plus all the extra equipment that you have, right?
That is true.
Yeah,
okay, and
Tinker's tools with intelligence.
Say less.
Okay, and electrician's tools, because contrary to your previous statement, Gastone actually is an electrician.
Okay, fair enough.
Because you have the proficiency on there.
Oh, that's true.
All right, the repairs are going well. John, roll a Arcana check because you're using your magic to like conduct the repairs as well. And this is essentially giving advantage on the electricians. Okay, yeah, so you replace the 12 with the 23. So the two of you are stabilizing it. And as soon as you've like welded the potatoes and the batteries and like this makeshift power system to it, Hara raises an eyebrow and just says, "Where do I..." And she holds up her hands and gestures at the thing.
Oh, so when Gastone is ready, I need you to do your little trick just right here. And John points to where the battery meets the potato.
So there's like a positive and a negative, cathode on there. So she's got her hands around it and she's ready for it. She's waiting for your call, Gastone, on when to charge the thing.
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right, Gastone, roll a science check. Oh! All right, at the exact right time, she grabs both of the receptors, and there's a crackle of sparks. And Gastone, roll a perception check. All right. Her hair, flutters as the electricity courses through her. It doesn't seem to bother her at all. And she generates energy, charges the whole thing. It starts humming back to life and pumping again. This is not a long-term solution, but you have successfully stabilized Florence Jodo. Good job.
Cool.
Now that that's done, she's going to talk to Opal and start coordinating disaster recovery. The action bunch is cleaning up the fire a lot with Doris's help. Everything's starting to return to normal, but she's saying, all right, we need to gather the students. We need to take roll call, get to work on this, check the perimeter for any other attacks. Xorbius's objective is to capture the gifted. So I need to get positive confirmation on every single student that we have. Some of them may have fled the perimeter. We need to start hunting for them. Get people on this. She's coordinating the response, which means that John and Gastone have a moment to do something else if they'd like. Meanwhile, Asena, roll another athletics check.
Athletics. I like these checks.
Yeah.
All right. You keep dragging it into the garden. And by the way, Gastone, you may not have heard the details of the conversation, but you definitely heard a hovering vehicle getting dragged through broken glass and across the grass. You definitely heard that. This is good. This is perfect. Should be a safe proximity. Now, get the explosives.
You just carry explosives with you?
I mean, I should.
I thought we were gonna have to like jerry-rig some sort of explosive, but I guess you have some.
No. This is off my normal working hours. If it was nighttime, I'd have my entire kit with me, but this sort of happened in a rush.
All right, no worries. Before we exploded though, just curious, how are you gonna get back to your shop to build yourself a new ship?
I have my ways.
Hmm.
He grabs a device from his utility belt. It looks similar, but not as elegant as Gastone's grappling hook. Completely pneumatic, no electronic components whatsoever.
Are John and Gastone able to come at this point?
Oh,
no.
Yeah, I am doubled right now because the camera turned off.
I think my camera turned off.
Mhm.
Oh
So now
my,
it's
you
twice.
are positive war.
No, that's funny. I
Oh.
tried to turn it back on, but then it like.
Oh, it's I think it's gonna keep buffering. You might have to leave the call and rejoin.
That's weird.
I'll do that after my turn.
I'll stop dancing with myself.
Okay, I'm gonna run over here. 'Cause there's still like a hole in the window here, yes?
The entire front of this nice, like, all the glass has been smashed. Xorbot smashed
Okay.
this part. The hovercraft smashed the other part. It's just bad.
I'm gonna yell to Gastone. I just be like, hey, can I borrow some sort of like explodey? You got anything that could explode?
What? Why?
Everybody, Opal, Hara, in the middle of the disaster recovery, they immediately just turn over and stare out there. The action team is also gathering around after successfully stomping out the fire. They are taking interest in what you're doing.
Is there another Xorbot?
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's not really that big of a deal. Just need to explode him.
Okay. Guess I just start walking out at this point.
You could just like maybe throw it to me. And I'll-
no,
I
maybe.
could-
I don't think I will.
Okay, never mind.
John's like, wait. Hold on.
Yeah,
a second.
John, I'm already way ahead of you. I'm walking over right now.
I agree. I'm making my way over there.
Firepower, as you approach Firepower, who again is glowing green. Do you have need of my services, citizen?
Whoa! No! You can. Who are you guys? Hold on a second. Cool it with the Firepower.
Yeah, we've had enough fire today, I think.
Aren't you guys heroes? Shouldn't you be assessing the damage to the property, talking to the police, getting them out here to make sure that we can start bringing in ambulance? We have hurt people in there. We have electrical
Where have the
burns.
police been?
This is an enemy ship, and we need to explode it.
Enemy? Who do we know that uses ships?
I don't know, but if we don't explode it right now, bad guys are going to come get us.
Why are you
Actually,
talking like that?
I have a perfect solution that revolves no explosives. So here's what we can do. Asena, you're incredibly strong. If we can put this vessel here onto my vessel, when I send mine away, it's going to take that ship right with it. No explosions, no need to continue damaging the property. It'll just be gone.
No, definitely needs to be destroyed. Yeah.
No, it'll be destroyed. It's just gonna so John points over to this giant ship. You see this thing, Mr. Batman? This big old ship over here? Yeah, the warship that, I don't know, maybe you might have seen descend from the sky out of nowhere. Yeah, that ship is actually a spirit from a foreign land that I've brought here in order to, provide assistance. Anyways, when that thing goes back, it takes everything on board with it, and it is effectively vaporized. So it will destroy your ship, remove it from existence, without actually providing lawn damage to the property or possibly hurting anybody.
So, John, that's not actually how the spell works.
I know that's not how it works. That's what I'm saying could happen.
I was checking with that, so I know whether or not to ask you to roll a deception check. Please roll a deception check.
Absolutely. I'm gonna use inspiration on that. Oop, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Here we go. And try that. With it, I'm gonna use the thing. Hold on. I'm adding my D8 to this. Hold on a second.
All right.
I'm adding my D8 to this. Hold on. Hold on a second. Where is my deduction dice? There we go. Okay. -1 / roll 1d8. So a 21.
Natural 20.
But only a 19.
But it's a natural 20. So
this is -1.
From behind his mask, you can tell that he's scowling at you. And Gastone, roll an insight check. Actually, all three of you can roll insight checks. All right. I don't know. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. All right. And Gastone.
I don't know where that came from.
Oh my god!
Maybe it's because he's like my friend now.
Okay, he is blatantly, he's talking to John, he's talking to Asena, he is angling his body in such a way as to completely avoid Gastone.
Is this Gastone's father?
That's what I'm
Is Gastone's father Batman? He's very specifically not wanting to interact with Gastone, up to the point where he said, no, not Gastone. I don't need Gastone.
You got a natural 20 on that, Gastone. You've determined the following information. 1, this man is too young to be your father. 2, you've encountered this man once before, briefly, very briefly, in passing. Somebody helped to save your life when you were in a spot of trouble. And you never got a good look at the person, but something about this person's demeanor just gave away the fact that this is the same individual.
Huh. So, since I know all that, I'm just gonna take another step forward and just look out and be like, hey, stranger. Seem to be very pressed by, Are you okay? Everything okay?
I have to destroy this experimental craft before it falls into the hands of the Omelons, who are trying to destroy everything that we stand for. No, I'm not okay.
What do we stand for again? Just remind me.
Not wiping out the current generation and enslaving them in order to usher in 10,000 years of supposed prosperity.
All right, this guy gets my vote.
But yeah, destroy ship, protect technology, obscure identity, only protection.
I see. And oh wait, I almost forgot. Have I seen you somewhere before?
No, definitely not. Nope.
No?
You have not. You have not seen me before.
I see. Must just be one of those faces.
He's wearing a mask, so he kind of squints at that.
Don't think about it too much.
Yeah, okay. He glances over at Firepower, who's still glowing with, destructive energy around his hands. Let's see if Oz is having any luck getting back in. Does not seem like it yet. So, you still get double.
Mate, did Pods or I get anything off of that insight check? What did we discern?
The insight check was to see if you could tell that he was avoiding Gastone.
Gotcha. Okay. Uh-oh.
All right, so good news, bad news. Good news, camera's on. Bad news, camera's getting audio.
Okay.
I fixed it.
Yay! Yeah. It's no longer double gnomes all the way across the sky.
USB it was in.
All right.
I don't understand.
You can also tell that this individual is incredibly uncomfortable with all the eyeballs that are in the area.
Yeah.
John, if you want to try to persuade the action bunch to go help elsewhere, you can roll a persuasion check. Unless you want to keep them around to keep the pressure up.
No, it's pissing this guy off. So you know what? They can go ahead and linger. The Justice League might get a new number, or they might completely shun this guy from society. I don't know what's going to happen, but I like it.
Anyone have any dynamite, nitroglycerin, anything of the sort?
Yeah, I made a big point that I don't want you blowing this thing up on the lawn of this school. As you can see, there's been enough damage here.
I could kick it.
What are you gonna do?
Maybe.
Tow me?
We've got a few options. I think the least of which should be using high explosives nearby a school full of children to blow up a craft that seems that you're a little bit worried might be maybe illegal or otherwise. I know you keep taunting this thing about being...
It's not about the law. It's about right and wrong. And secrets that we're not
exactly.
ready to comprehend.
And it's wrong to blow up a ship
I like this guy.
on public property. No, private property even.
That's true. This actually might not be the best place for this.
Okay. What, dude? What's your name, dude?
Vector.
Hey,
God.
Vector. Okay.
Batman, way better, by the
A
way.
force with both direction and magnitude.
I'm gonna let you know what's happening over here. So there's a bunch of people here with superpowers.
Right.
Yeah. And the first time I came here, there was this guy working on a car, and they have like a full-on auto shop. So I know it's not your shop, but there is a shop here on the premises. And I'm just saying, I know you want to blow it up, but I don't think any of us are gonna tell the Omelons that your ship is here, and you can fix it. And then we don't have to blow it up on the lawn, and John doesn't get upset at us.
Or even worse, her, and John points back at Hara.
All right. Dramatically, at that moment, Hara steps in to the dining room. Asena, roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Yeah. Nice job, Pods.
Right.
I like the advantage part.
All right. Hara just stands there framed by the lights. And Vector looks at you, looks at John, briefly looks at Gastone, and then looks away. With his one functional arm. Okay, fine. But the fewer eyes, the better. We have to get out of the open. Right now.
Well, make us invisible.
The entire action bunch is just standing there, looking as each person talks. I can make him invisible. Oh!
John, you
Can
up for making us invisible?
Oh, you want me to do that? That's what you're
I mean, it's
asking.
probably not going to be me.
Your
You're
name
asking
is
for me to do this.
John.
Well, here's the thing. Going into a battle with a giant robot, I wasn't quite prepared to turn people invisible today. But I could, if you'd like, call on the power of my Eldritch artifact in which to achieve such a thing.
The red kiss, that eerie artifact that you saw him pull from around Adriana's neck in the vision, is what he's referring to.
That spooky thing.
Gastone, while this is being discussed, what are you doing? You want to chime in? Do you have anything to say? Anything you'd like to do?
Wait, just to be clear, where are we taking this ship? Because we've agreed we're not exploding it here, right?
Yeah, so Asena just persuaded Vector that the Academy, the Donahue Academy, has a full auto shop. Everett was working there earlier. Everett, the guy who has machine empathy as his special gift. Asena just said,
Yeah, when I didn't know what a car was.
It's a good call. That's fine. You didn't need to. You had the superior suggestion. So at this point, we could just take it to the shop. What's the problem with all this invisibility? Is there something you don't want people to know?
Very existence of this technology poses an incredible risk.
All right, we'll tell you what, stranger. Do you know how to fix it? If given the right materials, tools, etc.
Of course I do.
Great, cool. Love your enthusiasm. So what I suggest is, why don't we take the ship there, and we will make sure that you have all the alone time you need with your ship. Is that cool?
Yeah, that'll work.
With the Asena supervising, of course.
That'll work great. Yeah, that'll be good.
Cool. Sounds good.
I'm a supervisor.
John looks over at Gastone. Hey, Gastone, if you powered your exosuit, could you lift that thing?
I don't know. Never tried something that big.
Could you try real quick, please?
Yeah, sure.
All right. With the exosuit activated, roll an athletics check with advantage.
Do.
I know Asena was able to drag it across the yard. I'm thinking with your exosuit, maybe you'd be able to lift it.
You said athletics with advantage?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not bad.
Okay. Given the weight of the vehicle and the fact that its mysterious hovering properties are non-functional, you can tell you almost have it. Between you and Asena, you could probably lift it. And in a few models and iterations on your suit, you could get to that point, but you're not there yet.
Unfortunate.
I'm pretty close, but maybe with Asena's help.
Does that modify your strength, or does that have a preset
It gives
setting?
him advantage. It functions as the enhance ability. So it gives him advantage and it increases his carrying capacity.
The reason I asked is because I have a spell that would be able to transport it there as long as I could carry it. So I was seeing if I could borrow your exosuit and I could physically lift the thing, then I could teleport it to the garage without having to worry about it.
Between the two, you could do that, but Asena and Gastone could also hoist it with like a tarp over it. Your call.
Yeah, I mean, this is easy.
So-
if you guys can hoist it, John can cast a spell to make it look like just they're holding a big plate of food or something. That's not hard.
That seems to
Actually, even easier.
giant meatballs.
You guys hoist it, and John just makes it look like Everett. Guys, he gets Everett and says, "Hey, Everett, stand behind them and just look like you're pushing something." And John makes it look like Everett has like a cart full of parts and is just taking it back to the garage.
All right. The entire action bunch stands there watching as you like lift it up, put a spell on it. It turns into something else. Oh my god, dude. And as you start to haul it away, Bulk steps forward. Ho there, strangers. You seem to be a proactive and exceptionally capable bunch. How would you like to join forces with us to fight crime and the forces of evil here in Northport? They're speaking specifically to Asena and to John.
Woo!
John went from being on Asena's side, looking very disgruntled that they were even talking to them, but then at the proposition of joining a superhero team, John immediately perks up and is very intrigued.
All right, and at that exact moment, Hara walks up. I've spoken to you before about recruiting on school grounds.
Yeah. What's up with that?
John, do you say or do anything? Gastone, do you say or do anything?
The thing happens where John's like, go ahead, Gastone.
I was just gonna say, I don't want this force team, whatever they're called. I don't want them to pay attention to me in any capacity, so I'm gonna say nothing.
John's about to open his mouth when Hara gives her a little spiel, and he goes, that. Yeah, school grounds and all that. But hey, you know what? Come by my office later. Just, not right now.
Do you have a card?
Oh, well, that's the thing. You guys are superheroes, so you figure it out.
Oh, they all look at each other like, of course,
Exactly.
Yes. They back away from Hara. Action team, away! There's a flash of green lights, and they're getting really good at Batmaning away, but you can still kind of tell that Alacrity's like grabbing them and zooming them out of there, and
right when the light show goes off.
Yeah, like they've almost got it down, but not quite.
Dude, I know I had a lot to say about them, but they're growing on me.
Why are you entertaining them? They didn't help us at all. Two times now.
Alacrity actually did save Quirk, or Extra, so he's in my good graces.
Okay.
All right.
Also, they're endearing. They're clumsy heroes that mean well, but don't quite know what they're doing. I mean, gosh, they're lovable. Don't you think they're great? In a weird kind of, superhero puppy kind of way.
Maybe, but I need
You
that
join them
puppy to leave me
then.
alone.
Oh, I already have a superhero team.
I mean,
One, two,
wait,
punch.
yeah.
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
I don't think that ended so well.
What? Look, we were great. John turns around and there's just the whole mansion's busted. There's fires that are just being put out
in the yard.
Oh, you mean us?
Yeah.
Oh.
Of course, you guys are superhero. You guys are super to me. I think you guys are heroic.
I thought you were talking about your friends and the sad story you told us last time.
I originally thought that too, but I realized he said has, and they're,
Had?
John
exactly.
goes over to the two of them and pulls them into and each one gets a one-arm hug. No, this is us. We're the 1-2 punch. We've got this.
I'm trying to hoist this thing.
Oh yeah, right.
As you're hauling the giant thing.
John just walks into the parts, he just move and just.
The illusion flickers for a moment.
Anyway.
All right, so the three of you, Vector and Everett, make your way over to the garage and close the door. Did anybody else go with you?
Hara was, but maybe not.
Well, do you want Hara to go with you? She has a school.
Either Hara or Opal, one of the people in charge of this place.
Okay. Hara will leave
Preferably
Opal.
Hara.
Yeah, Hara will leave Opal in charge. Opal is a great manager of people and such, and Hara will go along, just sort of walking along, watching.
I mostly just want her to be able to intimidate Vector in case he tries something silly.
Okay. So you get to the garage and Vector closes every single door with one arm as fast as he can, looking around left and right. And when everything's closed, he gives each of you a look in turn, except for Gastone. He does not make eye contact with Hara for very long.
Can't blame him.
And Asena, you seem to be growing on him. You were the one who talked him into this. You're the one who helped him and stuff. But he's still very suspicious, almost to the point of, past the point of paranoia.
Vector, we saved his ship.
So I get that the secrecy thing, which by the way, you were doing really great right up until, it wasn't good at all. I get that that's incredibly important to your bunch, but I think at this point, you're kind of between a rock and a hard place. It's painfully obvious that you and Gastone have some history, and you're kind of honestly being a little bit pathetic with the whole side glances at him. And so if there's something that you would like to say by not wanting to say it, I think you should kind of come out with it before Gastone gets a little bit weird by it and does something.
I mean, for what it's worth, I already know he's hiding stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
Roll a persuasion check, John. And does anyone want to chime in on this?
I'm just gonna watch.
All right. Hara is not helping because Hara does not care.
Sounds about right.
John's an incredibly curious busybody. That's why he's poking into this.
This is completely irrelevant to Hara, aside from the facts of, does this pose a threat to my school, blah, blah, blah.
Exactly.
All right. Vector sighs. And he pulls off his mask. And John, you recognize him. You've met this man before once. Before the expedition to Zolquia, when you went seeking out the Jade Jaguar. His name is Quincy Jean. He's a mechanic.
Yeah, I remember you. Honestly, okay, just FYI, I've been trying to figure out who. Okay, sorry, not Batman. Vector. I've been trying to figure out who Vector is for a long time, and I gotta say, I did not have you. Well, anyway, great job.
That's the whole
I'm impressed.
idea. It's why the voice. It's why the whole thing.
Oh, I would not do that. That was just honestly a little bit cringy. Like, that's not, the voice wasn't the thing that, it was honestly the fact that you generally are just kind of pathetic for the most part.
Look, whoa! Look, I had no, up until this point, nothing.
No. Sorry, not you, Quincy. I mean you, Quincy you, not Vector you. Vector you was amazing. But you've got that Bruce Wayne thing going on. You seem kind of useless, but Vector's kind of awesome. So that's why I really didn't, make the connection.
Matt, during that previous adventure, were you in your Professor Snape disguise the entire time when you interacted with this guy?
Did he come on the adventure? I don't think he did.
No, I think he just helped beforehand.
I think he barely helped, because I remember I liked him, but he didn't really do much.
Yeah, I don't
think he was down to come. So yeah, I would have been in Professor Snape just for that.
Okay. Yeah, so he has no idea who you are.
Yeah, he has no idea who I am. No.
Yeah, well, again, separate identities, and plus my night job, he gestures at the crashed ship, doesn't involve a whole lot of talking to people, all right? You don't have to do much talking when you're 300 feet in the air.
Hey, well, what's your connection to my friend then? Why are you so hesitant to even look at him?
Look,
did you run over his dog or something?
No, Gastone, we have the same dad.
Oh, we were so close! We were so close.
You guys are brothers?
Half.
Wait.
I look over at Gastone. Did you know about this?
Yes. Wait. Oh my God. What was his name? I remember that. I actually remember this. Oh no.
How do you not know your brother's name?
Oh, shut up.
Wait, so you and Quincy are brothers?
Did you just
Oh, his
forget
name
you
is
have
Quincy.
a brother?
No, I knew. I just it was I wrote it offhandedly when I was making the character. I
You didn't tell us you had a
expect
brother.
to-
You also wrote
It
in your
doesn't come
backstory
up.
at one point that he saved your life and helped you, but he didn't give away his identity. That was an idea of yours.
Yeah. Holy shit, that was last year. Quincy?
Dun dun dun! What is the connection between these two heroes? What has Quincy been doing all this time? Is he really being hunted by Omalon agents? Will we ever get along with this plot? Find out next time on Coriander Society Adventures.